Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of The Road to Glory. Episode number 67, I think. For any of you that may have missed the past couple of episodes, I've been uploading them during the day, during the week, which might not be the smartest move, but they are, of course, in the playlist. You can go back on my channel and check them out, all of that good stuff. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on today's video, show your support, that would be fantastic. But you're looking at my transfer list right now. I sold a whole bunch of Japanese players, a whole bunch of Serie A players, and a couple of players from the Eredivisie, things like that. Things which tie in to lots of squad building challenges that came out. So the Cavani challenge came out, and maybe we sold a couple of players that would have been useful for that, because I don't really want to do that one. The J-League SBC and the Calcio A SBC came out. Don't want either of those because one's going to be too expensive. The other one I don't really want. And so I figured I'd just make the profit. You know, we do these bronze pack methods simply so that I can have a whole bunch of players in the club, and when an SBC comes out, I can just flog them if I don't want to do the challenge. So lately, for myself, I've been doing the bronze pack method, and I've been like on the cusp of whether I've been profiting or just about like leveling my money out when I'm selling everything that I think I should sell at the time. And I'm also stuffing a load of players back in the club. So now is the time where you really start to see the profit coming out from these from the bronze pack method, because I sold loads and loads of Japanese players there, some for a lot of coins, some for just 200, but when like 40 players sell for 200 coins, you're making quite a few coins. You're seeing me completing the marquee matchups as well right now. I reckon I probably had, let's say, I don't know, 50% of the players in my club that I could definitely use, and then I had to go and pick up some other ones along the way. Maybe 40% of the players, I would say. The whole Saudi League thing, I'm pretty sure I had, but everything else was yeah, just picking players up on the market for as cheap as I could possibly get them. I did this literally as it came out on Friday night or something, so maybe I picked the players up at a good time, maybe it was a bit hyped so I got them at a bad time, I don't know, but it didn't seem to cost me too much. I'm pretty sure I spent like 15,000 coins and used the rest of the players from my club, and we got like 85,000 coins worth of packs. Can we do anything with that? Well, we'll see. We get Debuchy in our first one, who is of course an Arsenal player of a relatively decent rating, and he is one of the required players for the Arsenal versus Liverpool challenge in the marquee matchup. So instantly I know that I can sell him on for probably double his discard value at least. Moving on to the silver players pack then. These are always good because you never get like a flare or anything, but there are always a few players in there that you just know are going to be worth a little something. So I think I had players from the Russian League, the Bundesliga, Eredivisie Turkish League, another Eredivisie Spanish League. Like, there's a few players there that I can sell on because of League SBCs and stuff. And now moving on to the gold packs, we get 3 tiny flares in that one, so nothing's going to be above 83, and we get Yanga and Biwa and 81, and the other players in the pack are, we get the likes of Alcacer. I get Mignolet there, who is someone I can use because he's required as well for the Liverpool Arsenal SBC, so a decent one that I could flog for a little bit more than he's worth as well. We then get Mehdi Benatia in this one, an 83 rated centre back, and with the Serie A SBC coming out, you need a relatively alright rated Juventus team. I don't know why I was going to say Bundes. But yeah, like you can use him. He's definitely the sort of player that you're going to need. And then unfortunately again, we get small flares in our mega pack. So we haven't really done crazy good from the marquee matchups. But with the players that we've got, I've stuffed a whole bunch of stuff back in the club, and I'll try and sell a few of them on. Like, I think after selling the few players on that were worth something at the time, I'm pretty sure we got back up to the same, if not a tiny bit more money than I had to begin with. And, well, you know, I've got a whole bunch of players left in the club. As you can see, nearly 93,000 coins right there after selling a whole bunch of Saudi players. Just players from different leagues that are worth coinage at the moment. And then I've got loads and loads of players back at the club in various different leagues, which will definitely be useful along the way. So I think doing some bronze pack method in the past, completing some other SBCs in the past, has become very useful. Switching out Van Dijk in the Premier League side right now, bringing back Rio Ferdinand, because we're not going on a weekend league or daily knockout thing. We're going back into Division 2 today, because of course I'm I'm not in the weekend league, and this is the only sort of competitive scene we can play right now, which is fine. I really don't think I want to play the weekend league. It's not, I just don't think it's for me. I haven't really got time to play 40 matches during the weekend because I've got other videos to edit, and I think it's just too stressful for me. So forgive me if you don't see too much of that on this series. It's just not the route I really plan on going at the moment. Some of you like to play it, I'm sure, but some of you, I'm sure, are a little bit like me, don't have the time, don't want to play it. Perhaps I'll keep doing what I've been doing, which is qualify if I can, if I fancy it, and then maybe play a few games if I get a couple of hours on a Sunday or something, just to see if we can earn a few coins for the club. But that's probably how it's going to stay on here, just because, you know, it's my preference. It's what I fancy doing, really. So in this game, this guy had a very defensive team. He had that 4-2-3-1, which has got a couple of defensive midfielders. He was also... Well, we score a freaking fabulous goal. And that's about the only way I could score against this guy, because he was sitting so far back and had such a good... Like, he was blocking passes. He was making interceptions, like reading the play really well. Super defensive player. So the only way I was going to score was if I hit a long shot banger. And our hero, our god, Sergio Aguero, manages to get a goal right there. Lovely, lovely strike. To put us 1-0 up. I was feeling quite confident, you know. So far, we're unbeaten in Division 2. But Benzema goes down the other end and kind of does a very similar thing. Not quite as good as Aguero. I don't even know why he's telling me to calm down, because, let's face it, Aguero's goal was better. Some sloppy defending from me there. I basically gifted him that ball for him to go and score with. So, my bad. That's not great at all. And then he pushes forward here with Iñaki Williams, who I can't catch up. He crosses it into the box, and Benzema beats... I don't know who it is. It's one of my centre-back. I'm pretty sure that's Rio Ferdinand. He just beats in the air. And I don't know how or why that happens, and why Rio freaking Ferdinand can't jump to reach that header. I'm gutted about that, because we're now 2-1 down. And I guess if anyone looks like he's going to score from now on, it's my opponent. And then he plays it defensively around the back, you know, how cocky people do. Which, you know, I've probably done a few times in the past. And he does beat me in the end. But I don't think those stats really show the true deserved winner, which was me. It would have been gutting just to get a draw, but to take the loss from that one... Wasn't happy. I was definitely triggered at that point, I'm not going to lie. So we've had our first loss in Division 2. We are now 3-1. 9 points. We still just need 3 points in order to make sure we don't get relegated. And we've got plenty of chances to either get promoted or even win the league or the championship, whatever you want to call it. So it's not too much of a worry right now. We're still all right, you know. And then I apply a fitness and go into the second game of the episode. I was just going to leave it at one game today because we did the marquee matchups and all of that stuff. But I decided, you know what, I might as well just play a second game for you guys, just in case you wanted to see a little bit more gameplay today. And against the Premier League side with a lot of the same sort of players as we've got, you know, the more overpowered sort of decent players that you can get for relatively cheap. I can't believe that chance hasn't gone in. Whether it was from Heung-Min Son and then Dele Alli just fluffing it, and then Dele Alli having a long shot here, gets just wide of the post so it doesn't quite go in. But again, threatening with Ali, he gets it into the box, whips it across, but the defender does well to get that one away. Luke Shaw then plays it through. I'm there with Aguero, but it's saved by Begovic. It just wasn't looking that good. You know, I was being a really not clinical person on this day of recording for some reason, because after playing with this, I went onto my main account so I could record a different video, I think like tomorrow's random pick, and yeah, well, you know, I was missing a whole bunch of chances on there as well. Aguero, I think that one was blocked, so it wasn't just a smash over the bar, but at half time I think we should have probably been in the lead with the amount of shots that we'd had. Pogba misses a free kick, and then his Sturridge gets through and drags that one wide of the post. So thank God he you know, missed that easy opportunity. However, Aguero into the box, sending the defenders the wrong way. A good block or save, I'm not sure what it was, but it does fall straight out to Paul Pogba, and he is able to just first time hit that one into the back of the net. A bit of a dodgy looking shot. I'm not sure how or why he took that little stance, but the ball went in the back of the net. That's all I give a shit about. I got through with Dele Alli right here, and I'm pretty sure I unleashed, but it just happened too late, and the goalkeeper was like, the angle was too tight, and then I fanny around with it, trying to like make space in the box where I probably should just press shoot. And then Daniel Sturridge hits the bar for my opponent. I don't want to give this game away because you know what? We are winning this one and there's only a couple of minutes to go. I block it, it gives him a corner kick. He plays it short, I run to go and tackle the player. Some decent pass and play and he gets past me. He plays it across. Good save, Lloris. What the fucking hell is going on? Oh my god, what has just happened? That was kind of my reaction, but I think there was probably a few more swear words in there when that actually happened. That might be the most bullshit goal I've freaking conceded in a long, long time. I then didn't score that opportunity. Well, it was offside anyway, and we end up drawing the bloody game 1-1. This is the goal. I clear it, it hits the bar and heads in. I don't know what's going on there. Just get rid of the ball is what I told the buttons on the controller to do, so I'm not sure why it didn't just clear it. That was just AIDS. That was not fun, and eventually that's led to the demise, and we only get 1 point where we should definitely walk away with 3 in that game. So we're still not even safe, guys. We've played our 2 games. We've got 1 draw and 1 loss from today's episode. I haven't been on form like that for a long time. Like, terrible, terrible form right now. So hopefully we can do something in the next episode to rally the troops and get back onto good form. Because I don't think, well, apart from that Aguero banger, we didn't score a goal with our strikers all in the 2 games. That sucks. We got 1 with Pogba, 1 with Aguero today, and that's about it. Everyone else on the team kind of went missing. If you've enjoyed the episode, guys, doesn't always go as smoothly as we'd hoped, then make sure you smash a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a fantastic day. I'll catch you tomorrow with the random pick. Peace.